Oh, hey. I wasn't really expecting any visitors this morning, but hi. What's brought you over here? Oh, you were just dropping off her jacket? Yeah, that sounds exactly like something my sister would lose. Let me guess. She was too busy running around like some party animal and just left it wherever? She was making out with some guy? Did she even know him, or is it one of those met him 5 minutes ago situations? You don't even know? Oh my. You know what? That is pretty on brand for her. But I'm honestly surprised you're not as hungover as she is after a party like that. I mean, I've only heard bits and bits, but I do know those types of events get pretty wild. You don't drink much? And you're best friends with my sister? That must be quite the trip. But I guess someone has to keep her alive, right? Well, since you came all the way here to drop something off, did you want anything? Water, food, coffee? I'm sure she wouldn't mind. You guys have been friends for like what? Forever? Her stuff basically counts as your stuff at this point. Are you sure? Did you maybe want to sit for a bit or something? It's not like we've ever really gotten to hang out without my sister being around. It's actually pretty surprising. Yeah? Cool. Well, make yourself at home then. Or do what you normally do, since I'm sure you've been here like a million times already. Here, I'll take your jacket so you don't have to keep holding on to it. I'll give it to her when she wakes up. So, how was the party? Not your thing? So she just dragged you along? Yeah, I knew she was going this weekend, but I didn't think she'd bring along someone that didn't actually like being at big parties. I kinda wish she checked in on you first. I mean, I think it's a bit more unfair than alright, but it's whatever. I shouldn't be getting in between you two anyway. Hmm? Uh, what am I doing back in town? That's a bit of a long story. Okay, well, I'll shorten it for you then. Do you remember the girl I was seeing before? Yeah, that one I was living with. And, let's just say it just wasn't working out. And work was slow as hell as well. It was just sucking the life out of me, dude. And then one day, I got sent home early. Came back to find her with some other girl on her couch, scrambling to get their clothes on. Yeah, fun times. And you know what's more fun? What's more fun is when they laid off half the department a couple weeks later. Yep, shit hit the fan all at once. But even that, as messed up as that was, it made me realize how disconnected I'd gotten from work, her, from myself, basically. I didn't even know what I was doing anymore, or what I was even supposed to do next. So I asked my sister if I could crash here for a bit while I try to figure out what to do from here. Mm. No, it's okay. You don't have to feel bad for me or anything. I'm fine, really. I'm over it. It was months ago anyway. Besides, I much prefer being back here. Yeah, is that surprising? I like being around my sister. As long as we're not at each other's throat about who gets what and what goes where. Yeah, I would say we have a pretty solid relationship. And, you know, you've always been pretty cool too. So I'll get to see you around again from time to time. Maybe we could do more talks like this sometime too. Get to know each other a little better since I'm gonna be around for God knows how long. But don't tell my sister yet that I don't really have many plans because then she'll freak out and be on my ass to try harder. Oh my god, I hate when she does that. She knows it's not how I work, you know? I just chase what I feel sometimes. Oh, oh, okay, right, sorry. I did say we should talk like this more often. Thank you for saying yes. It's just that I ramble on sometimes to myself before people can answer, which is probably why I'm back here. I'm sorry. Did you say that you actually don't mind when I talk too much? What are you, a masochist or something? Because I will keep going until your ears bleed. I mean, God, the amount of times my sister has told me to shut up, and I'm sure you've seen it enough times too. Even when I don't talk too much, she's so used to saying it like it's a drinking game for me at this point. Uh, why are you smiling at me like that? No, no, don't roll your eyes at me. I can see that smile on your face. What's got you all goofy like that, hmm? Is it me talking about my sister? Oh, it's me? Those are some bold words, you know? I think you need to be more careful or you might just end up boosting my ego. And I'm not sure what will happen at that point. We'd be in uncharted territory. And you keep looking at me like that too. You know what? It's like every time I walk in the room, your eyes change a little. And I can never tell if it's because I'm not your best friend or if it's something else. But now I'm starting to think it's a good look if you've got that smile on your face with it. I I'm sorry, did I ruin the mood? I wasn't trying to. It was just something different I noticed is all. I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable. Forget I said anything. No, I know it was my fault. You don't have to sugarcoat it. It's just, I always tend to talk a little too much around some people. Not in a bad way to say that you're a bad person, but never mind. Please forget it. Yeah, well, I don't exactly want to say it because then I'll end up embarrassing myself, and that's not usually something I tend to want to do on purpose. Oh, God. For someone that wasn't talking much before, you sure are wanting to now. Is it because you want to hear me keep talking? Or do you actually want to know? Because I can literally talk about anything else, you know? Right. Okay, fine. I tend to talk a lot more when I get nervous. And occasionally, you may make me nervous. But it's not because you're intimidating or anything. You just I've I find you kind of cute, okay? Yes, I do. Like, I know you're my sister's best friend, but it's not something I can just stop thinking about, especially when you come around every so often. But I'm really sorry if that makes you uncomfortable. I can stay out of your hair from now on, I swear. It's just how I felt for a while now. You think I'm pretty? You know, you don't have to say that just to be nice to me. I can figure something out on my own. You're not just saying that. You're fucking with me, right? Like, I can handle you turning me down if you give me enough time, but are you saying I'm pretty because you want something from this, or? Right. Right. You don't have to look at me. I can tell by the way your hands are fidgeting that it's not an easy answer. It's not as simple as it is like me. I've always liked the way you look at me. The way your eyes seem a little brighter when I walk into the room. And even when you're so happy around your best friend, it's easy to tell that somehow I'm different. That you're different. The way you look, the way you talk, the way you dress. It's like every time I look at you, it gets a little harder to breathe. So, I guess what I'm saying is that I like you a lot. And if you wanted something from this, I wouldn't say no. Because I think about you from time to time. I have. For a very long time. And there's those eyes again. I swear I could stare into them for hours if you let me. You know, I've always tried to convince myself to keep some distance, that I wouldn't let things get complicated. But how am I supposed to hold back when you look at me like that? It's funny. Back then we used to catch each other staring and pretend we weren't. You'd glance away. I pretend I was looking at something else. But now you're still not looking away. And I'm not either. And I can't really tell what that means. I've never seen this look from you before. Like you're thinking so hard about me with those adorable eyes. So could you please just tell me, is this something you want? You do? Sorry. I'm not actually sure what to say. I mean, usually this is the part where I want to kiss you. But I've been imagining it for so long that I don't want to screw this up. Oh, God. But with you getting closer to me like that, it almost seems like you want me to. Do you? Then who am I to say no? Fuck. I don't think I've wanted someone so much in a long time. I'm so glad that it's you. I would have always been happy that it was you. And I never thought that I would ever get this chance because you were always around for my sister, but I really wish I said something sooner. All that time wasted just thinking about you without being able to touch you, kiss you, put my hand beside your hip, leaning close.